Okay, here's one where you got to subtract instead of add. Please think about this. A squared plus b squared is c squared. Don't necessarily need to write this. 14 squared plus b squared is c squared, which is 21. Subtract 14 squared. Right? Everybody see why we have to subtract? Okay, now let's do it the fast way. I just made the point we better subtract on this one. If the hypotenuse is there, you subtract from it. And look, what's the greatest common factor for these two?
7.
7. So write 7 right there. And then write a radical. Then go to the big one. How many times does 7 go into 21? 3. 3 squared. Minus, how many times does 7 go into this? 2 squared. That's 9 minus 4. This one would be 7 root 5. We didn't have to square 21. We didn't have to square 14. Just easier. Now, on the other one, we had a plus sign here, but we knew A and B. So if you know C and one of the others, you always subtract. You know A and B, you always add. That's the way the Pythagorean theorem works. Look, what kind of sign is that right there? It's a plus. But as soon as we give you one of them, we got to subtract it. So just make sure you subtract on one like this. Okay? This is opposite theta, hypotenuse, adjacent. So let's write Sohcahtoa, sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, cotangent. Let's see, opposite would be this. Hypotenuse is that. Please reduce. Dyslexia got me right there. So sorry. This would be root 5 over 3. Flip it. Come to cosine adjacent over hypotenuse. Divide them both by 7. Flip it. Opposite for tangent over adjacent, which is 14. 7 goes to 14 twice. Flip it. Then you'll want to do root 5 over root 5 on these. After you've done a few of these, you should be able to just write it. We know this is going to be 2 root 5 over 5. And we're done on that one. We'll return.